Hello, it's Ethnic Green Living here, and it is homeschool review time. So here I am back sharing with you photos of our day, of just us being together in a time when there's so many things that would want to tear you apart. I really am trying hard to focus the rest of this year and all of next year on just making sure that my boys are together. And so I'm spending a lot of time cultivating that and finding ways to keep us together, because if you guys have boys, you know that they will fight over any and everything. So here I am showing you just pictures of us together, playing games, building things, just out in nature, just enjoying life and enjoying each other, because that is what really is the most important, and that's what it's all about. And then towards the end of the video, you'll start seeing us dive more into the curricular part, and you'll start seeing our other subjects coming forth. So this year we started classical conversations again, but with a community. We have done it in a community in the past, and we've done it ourselves in the past. And here I am teaching essentials because I'm the teacher. If you missed my video, I have a video, Hands-on Science, where I walk through all of the things that are in the science curriculum. And here my boys are just cutting up. And of course, every chance I get, I'm sneaking little pictures because I love to. And this is my son for his birthday. And here we are digging into a little mental math. Here we are going into a little bit of Bob Jones for my third grader. And what I love about Bob Jones is the stories often can be related to biblical and just good values and stuff. And here they are reading together. And so that always makes me happy. They don't always want to do that, but when they do, it makes me really happy. And you guys know all my kids love the green thumb that they have. And here we have something special.
Joy! We repping joy! Respect, encourage, participate. We repping joy! We repping joy! Jesus, other than himself.
As you can see, we like to have a good time because life is just too short not. And here's my little miracle boy. I love me some Eli. And here's my youngest boy and my youngest girl together. They are just too cute. And here is me sneaking a picture before I start teaching essentials and IEW. And this is what the downstairs looked like for my younger kids. It was just a ward-off, nature-inspired play space. And here we are up here using our magnetic letters for our spelling. And this is something that we do fairly often. I try at minimum once a week, but we take our spelling words, we have different things in there. I use Bob Jones for some of them, and then I print off words for the other ones, and we just use a magnetic board, dry erase board. We just do all kinds of things with it. Here we are with some homemade or handmade Play-Doh. Here we are, this year we're into ancient Egypt and just the ancient world, and so we're doing things that go along with that, and so we're very much into just nature study as well. And so these are things that just go along well with our curricula for the year. And I read about 90%, I think, of all the books that you're seeing here. We're very big onto reading books because, again, what did I say in the beginning? I work really hard on keeping us together. And books and tea and hot chocolate and snacks and yummy food is what holds us together and keeps us together. Speaking of spelling, they also get to take this sand and spell inside of this sand. I want them to learn more about African Americans that shaped the world and has done just really great things for us. And so I do include that in their morning basket every day. And here they are just having some tea and just chit-chatting. And here we do Story of the World in addition to our classical conversations. And so here are just some of the pages that they have colored to go along with that. And I think they did a good job. I mean, honestly, if you look hard enough, maybe you can tell whose is whose. But I just feel like, can you really tell which one is the third grader, which one is the sixth grader, and which one is the kindergartner? And so, or first grader. And so here we are just talking about images and perception and what we're seeing. And so this was a lesson, but we know that it applies to the spiritual and natural as well. And so here is here was my space before I updated it. And here's one of my little guys and me having a date. I do try to date each of my kids at least once a month. Sometimes it happens more than other. Brain blocks. Oh my goodness. I will be doing a review on them later on in the week or next week, and I have a coupon code for these blocks because they are absolutely amazing and we love them. Also, talking about subscription boxes, this is a box that we were able to get from Legacy Kits, and we chose the Egypt box, and it pairs right along with everything that we're doing for the year. So that's another amazing thing to check out, the Legacy Kit. This book is called Aaron Loves Apples and Pumpkins, and here they are taking pictures with apples and pumpkins in the book. And of course, the highlight of every day is always going outside. Okay, we love to sing, we love to dance. It's just who we are. Someone snapped the picture and me in the store after church. And here's my Eli just sorting some leaves as we were talking about them. And we have some more brain blocks here, and here is my one of my sons giving his presentation during our classical conversation time. He's so cute, and we have
including air.
Including air.
What
Yeah,
is
so
this?
this was on our list,
What is it?
and
What is
pine
this?
cone was on our list,
I guess I'm gonna
and
get
these were on our list. So let's see what else that we see that's on our list. Anybody else need pine cones?
Are there mushrooms on your list?
I don't have mushrooms on my list, but if we see some, we absolutely can grab some.
Just
Oh, and they're
remember,
beautiful.
don't eat it.
Just don't eat it. And here we are just out exploring nature. Just lifting up the rocks and trying to finish checking off the last things on our list and just enjoying life. So here we have a little bit of math, and we're going back to the brain blocks because, again, they are such an amazing item. I'm not sponsored by them, but I'm just telling you, my kids love them so much, and I see the value in them. So here's a little sensory bin that I created with raffia and some pumpkins and just making it fall themed. So you won't see a lot of worksheets from my son Eli and his math, but what you'll see is a lot of hands-on manipulatives like this where he's moving bones and carrots and bananas and different things like that. Because if he had to be tested, he'd probably test ADHD. And so I understand that. And because I homeschool, I can cater towards him. So I give him less worksheets and more hands-on. So every day I aim for a game. I aim for the reading basket. I aim for hands-on and a project as much as possible. I just showed you my outside, and you got to see flowers that were in our garden and a squirrel in our backyard. Here you get to see them collecting pine cones for their nature walk. You see the boys dancing because they just love that. And then here is just how what it looks like a day looks like. You see we got the game, we got the scramble, we got the book, the game, the question book. We do question books every day. Here is what a math game looks like right here. And here are just the instructions. So again, it's not, and here's the ABC game. So it's not all paper and pencil here. But these are some workbooks that we do use, and we love what we do use, but we don't overuse it. And it's very much just being together and enjoying. And this is just a close-up of the crayfish. And we went ahead for class and we observed them. And so here was the little setup, and here's Cameron ready to start. Looks like he's praying. And we have Manny here and Eli here. So if you can't tell,
Every day, put some food in my coffin, and some water, and some games, and I'll be okay. And so they did that. He ate food for a while, and at nighttime, no one's looking, he would put on his robber's hat, go out into the neighbor's garden, and just eat up all their food. And the neighbors were like, yo, where all my food's going? And they were like, you know what, we're going to set out a trap to find whoever that man is. So they put out one of the men, the stick men, and Anansi was coming out at night to go get his food. His robber's hat on. So he just put his hat on. He was going out to rob people of their food. When he got out there, he saw a man. He said, hey, what's your name? What's your business? And he didn't say anything. He said, if you don't talk to me, I'm going to slap you. And he slapped him. And he said, hey, let me go. Let me go. If you don't let me go, I'm he got what he deserved. So they said, what should we do? They said, burn him to the stake. Burn him on the stake. And he said, no, fire I love, but water I hate. I love fire. I hate water. Please don't throw me into the Nile. Please, please. And he sang a native song that goes something like this. Thing. Oh, oh, and he just kept on crying and he said, you know what? We're not going to burn you. We're going to throw you into the Nile River. And he went to the Nile River, started swimming. I'll see you guys later. I'll be back with more veggies. And he left.
So in case you can't tell, I have 4 boys and 1 girl, and the girl is the baby. So this is a few books that I got while I was out at the consignment sale, and I do have videos on my playlist showing you the different consignment sales and where I get my things from. I wanted to add a little more diversity into my homeschool as well, so that's why you saw all those diverse books. And this is what one of our tables look like downstairs in their playroom with the Sarah silks and things. Here we were talking about nails, so I went ahead and picked out our living nail book and added it to it. You can see we do the Tell Me a Story cards every day. I have my Story of the World. We love Story of the World. My kids really love Return of Ishtar. But you saw my son was writing on the dry erase board because, again, we do dry erase board, we do magnetic letters, we do writing in sand, whatever makes it fun for him. And right after this Tell Me a Story card inspired us to bake that apple pie. And here is Kalani writing, and this is Eli. Eli is my 3rd born. Here we are dissecting owl pellets. And so we are identifying where the bones came from, and I'm just showing you pictures of various things. And so we've been reading about the polar animal babies, and so we read all of those. Here we went to a library book sale, and we got that whole box for under $20. And so these were included in that. And in case you didn't see that video link, find it into my playlist. Those little camels you just saw came from Dubai. This right here came from Dubai when my mother-in-law went there. I have a video on that. It's in my playlist. King Tut's Mummy. Oh my goodness, Eli, I love that book. I think we had to read it twice. And this is what I do for like the little ones. They have a little worksheet. They do their reading games. They do the Tell Me a Story, their sight words. I run a pen pal group where kids send letters to each other and you're working on writing and stuff. So feel free to join that on Facebook. Here's a up close of the Tell Me Your Story cards. We have 2 sets. And of course, you guys know every chance I get, I'm sneaking pictures of them. So here they are telling each other a story with the cards and taking pictures with their candy canes. And you can see me over there with our question game book. And here's a little hot cocoa station and me just loving up on my kitties. So here we are just taking a picture, and here my son is debating if we should cut the pineapple or juice it because we do live a predominantly vegan plant-based lifestyle, and I have a whole playlist on that. Here's some of our math goodies, math games. I do hope to share with you guys some of our math games, our math books, just share with you what's on our bookshelf, share with you all the games we have. We do have an update to our homeschool room. We got a new chalkboard. So I'm really excited about that. And the boys helped me wash, cut, and freeze these plums. So guys, thank you for watching. And until next time, blessings.